Hello, my name is Rosie Bans and welcome to this short presentation on how to use sensory writing to make much more powerful, strong lyrics. So let's jump right in. We'll talk about what sensory writing is, why it's useful, and how you can use it in your songs. And I have a brilliant exercise for you to do today as soon as we're done. So hold on to the end so that you can grab that exercise and get writing some powerful, strong lyrics. So what is sensory writing? Well, our senses are what help us perceive the world around us. Everything that you see, hear, touch, smell, and taste, all this information comes together to paint a really strong picture of a situation. Using these senses in this kind of language alongside explaining where you are and what time it is can be a really powerful combination, meaning that you will have lyrics that are super strong, easy to understand, and really affect your listener in the way that you want them to be affected. So here's why it's useful. We need to talk about two things: the human experience, how it actually feels to be alive, versus just explaining a situation to someone. So when you're explaining a situation, you're going to add in details that actually might leave your listener to your song feeling a bit disconnected. My experience of sitting in a doctor's waiting room is different from your experience of sitting in a doctor's waiting room. So if you tell me that you're in a doctor's waiting room, then I don't have much to go on there. I just know how it feels to me. So by just explaining a situation inside a song, it can come across a little bit generic, which is really just a fancy way to say it can be boring. And I'm sure none of you want to write a boring song. We're all here to try and write music that connects and inspires and makes other people feel something. So when we go into sensory writing, we talk about how it feels to be in a situation. We talk about the human experience. When you do this, your lyrics come alive. They jump off the page. People can see, feel, hear, taste, and touch your story. Your story is no longer generic and boring, but instead specific and detailed. And as a result, it leaves the listener with a lot of powerful imagery inside their head, imagery that you chose to give to them, so that the meaning of your song can be given a lot stronger and that there's no question as to what's happening inside the song. So let's look at an example. Here are four lines of lyric. This could easily be a verse, and it's a breakup. I miss you so much, can't sleep at night. I am craving your touch, for you to hold me tight. Now that's nice and it rhymes and it flows, but I don't know anything about the person, about the narrator who's telling me this story. I don't know why they can't sleep. They're craving their touch, but are they sad or are they lonely? Are they experiencing something else? I don't know anything at all really, other than this person can't sleep at night and is missing someone. Now let's contrast this with some more sensory-based lyrics. 3 a.m. as I stare at the ceiling, blurry vision through my tears. These cold bed sheets don't cover up my feelings, the ones that say I still want you here. Now this is the same person, the same situation, the same story, but we now have a lot more information and it's rich with images. 3 a.m. as I stare at the ceiling. So in my mind's eye, I can see that person lying on their back, looking up at an empty dark room. It's 3 a.m. So it's not nighttime, it's not, evening time. There's maybe silence. Perhaps all there is the shadows cast in the room because of the streetlights outside. Blurry vision through my tears. I've experienced that. Have you? Do you have any memories of blurry vision because you've been crying? I bet you do. These cold bed sheets don't cover up my feelings, and I can feel the coldness in the bed. So I am there now. I'm really in the room. I really can see, feel, and almost touch what this person is talking about. And that is the difference between writing about a situation and writing about an experience. So here's how you can use sensory writing in your songs, and a quick exercise for you to do so that you can start embedding this stuff in your writing. Find a spot to sit down and write for 10 minutes. I want you to write everything that you experience in that 10 minutes. And here are some questions to just get the ball rolling. What can you hear, smell, taste, touch and see? What time is it? Is it dark outside? Is the sun in the sky? If there's no sun, then what is in the sky? Are you tired or are you awake? Where exactly are you? And is it comfortable? Maybe you're in a train station sitting on a really cold metal chair. Are you feeling any emotions right now? What are they? And if you're not feeling any emotions, how does it feel to not feel any emotions? What colour is the ground? How many people are close by, and do you know them? Is it your family or are they strangers? Are there any animals near you? Are you in the countryside? Are you hungry? How is the weather? And can you feel your feet inside your shoes? So these are prompts for you to jump into as you're sitting there for your 10 minutes. So go off and do this and use some sensory writing the next time you write lyrics. Test it out for yourself and you will start to be writing much more powerful, strong lyrics that will absolutely blow away your listeners and bring them deep into your narrative of your song. I hope you enjoyed that presentation. Have a great rest of your day and keep on writing your songs. I'll see you later.